Welcome back to Resident Evil 2. We're Claire B. It's Resident Rocket Launcher 2. We're firing rockets everywhere, without a care in the world. Our rocket launchers come from another dimension.
Claire.
Much like Cyclops' eye beams come from another dimension, and his eyes are the portal to that dimension. Claire's rocket launcher is a portal to the rocket dimension, and she pulls the rockets from the infinite supply of rockets in that dimension, and they come out of her rocket launcher. That's canon. That is Resident Evil canon right there. We're gonna go downstairs. So, not that much has changed in Claire's storyline at this point. It's gone pretty similar. Except, Mr. X and all. But when we get out of the police station, I think things change a little bit more. Things get simplified, let's say, than they were in Claire A. Let's talk to the chief.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town.
Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out. The monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. What the?
So that was different. In Claire A, the chief got tentacled and he burst open from a chest burster. This time, William Birkin grabbed him and just pulled him through this trap door. I'm not sure which death would be considered worse. Well, but he is definitely dead, so let's go downstairs and say hi to Bill. So you've seen this form before. We fought this in Leon B. Fun thing about Birkin, he's like the one enemy that the rocket launcher can't kill in one hit. I shouldn't say one enemy, but the description of the rocket launcher says it can kill anything in one hit. It cannot kill Birkin in one hit. Did they get in his way? Not really. But yeah, as you saw, it took multiple shots from the rocket launcher to take him down. So I guess the G-Virus really is superior to the T-Virus. Also, considering that the vaccine for the G-Virus is codenamed Devil, as we saw in its file later on in the game, does that mean that G-Virus stands for God Virus? Is that where they were going with that?
Claire, you came back!
I can't believe the man who developed the G-virus is actually her father.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side.
Also, I met your dad. He told me to tell you, he didn't really... He's not much for words, I guess. William Birkin has trouble expressing his emotions. Alright, I can't just keep running because, I have to make sure Sherry catches up with me. It's easy to leave her behind. See, if you look over there, maybe you'll see your dad. No? Okay.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Right, and in Claire A, that was William Birkin walking up there. Now it's Mr. X. But some things don't change. Watch out, Sherry.
Sherry? Where are you? Sherry!
Well, she went down there. And, we're not playing as Sherry. We're continuing to play as Claire, which is another difference. So who knows where Sherry went? We know that when we played as Sherry in Claire A, let's see, is there anything to pick up in here? I don't see anything. Well, there's some bullets, but I don't need them. In Claire A, Sherry eventually fell down into the garbage place, the garbage disposal place, and was caught by William. And that's where the embryo pupate, implanting of embryos happened. But that's not happening in this version of the quest.
What happened? You're bleeding!
I ran into this woman who is in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot!
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Yeah, I mean, his skin's bulletproof, so he doesn't have to worry about anything.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Alright, let's go down after Ada. She went this way, but we can't follow her because the fan is on. Up there. Yep, cannot do it. The fan was off when Annette and Ada went through there. So we have to take the long way round.
Are you alright? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G-sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G-sample?
So this was a new cutscene. Annette is unconscious and also misspelled. So this is after Ada knocked Annette off from the top floor down into the pool. Annette says that Sherry has the G-sample. Well, if we played Leon B, and we did, we know that the G-sample is inside of Sherry's pendant. Annette thought it was a good idea to hide it in there for some reason. I guess she had her reasons to do it. Seems kind of dangerous. Well, let me take some green herbs with me while I'm here. Now, we're about to go to the garbage area. And when I played Leon A, I did not blow up the alligator. I just shot it a lot. And so that means it's not actually dead. So I said that William is not the only enemy that it takes more than one rocket to kill with the rocket launcher. This is the other one. The alligator can take many rockets. It is, I guess, this has to be the toughest enemy in the game, I would think, considering how many rockets it can take. Well, it's dead, just to make sure. Like, how many rockets was that? That was a lot. So, that's how you kill it without blowing it up. You have to do it the hard way with both Leon and Claire. I mean, we have these infinite weapons, so it wasn't that hard, so trying to do it with normal weapons, I'm sure, would be a lot more difficult. And you don't have a whole lot of time. That alligator comes at you pretty fast. And even though it hit me as I was running away, it can kill you really fast if you don't move fast enough. I haven't shown that, but if it reaches you and you're not running already, you're probably just gonna die right there. Do you think Umbrella scientists amuse themselves by having tyrants wrestle each other? I mean, you do that, right? If you created these ultimate bioweapons, you'd, like, make them fight each other, right? Like, for entertainment? I guess it's cruel, but creating them in the first place is cruel. If you're already engaging in that kind of cruelty, then there's probably is not a big deal for you to, say, maybe, place bets on which tyrant is gonna win. Maybe have, like, a weekly betting league among your coworkers. Don't let the management find out, because they don't like the product being used in that way. They say it's irresponsible, sure, but if they don't want you using the tyrants to fight each other for entertainment, maybe they should increase our salaries, is what I'm saying. Look, if you increase worker satisfaction on the job, they won't feel the need to make the bioweapons fight each other for entertainment. But what do I know? I mean, I'm not Umbrella Management, so they obviously know something I don't. tried to complain to the union rep about umbrella management, but apparently he's like some sort of reptile monster now. I don't know how that happened. I mean, basically, Umbrella has their thumb in every pie. Oh, here's Sherry. Thumb in every pie when it comes to Raccoon City.
You're okay. Sherry, did your mom give you something called G-Virus? Either a vial or a test tube?
G-Virus? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Are you absolutely sure? If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
But why would her mom say something like that?
You're looking at it the wrong way, Claire. You should have asked Sherry. Sherry, did your mom give you something and then just start saying, "No one must have the secret of my husband's legacy. It shall be kept safe from those vultures at Umbrella, and then the world will know about my husband's true genius"? Did she say anything like that and then give you something? No, Sherry, come on, over here. Over here. Because Sherry's not going to know what the G sample is. So you kind of have to describe it a bit better.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back.
So, since Leon and Ada took the elevator down in Leon A, that means Claire now has to bring it back up. So we're going to go down to this little control room over here, where we're going to get the key. And you might remember this is also the room where we can click on a monitor and a camera. That camera, actually, will see a certain trench coat wearing friend walking up to us. If we were to hit that button. We don't have to hit that button. We can just leave, but he's there anyway. Alright, let's go over here, use that key, bring the elevator up.
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
Let's head on out. There you go. Sherry doesn't have embryos or anything, so she's not going to be sick. She's not going to pass out. Like, that whole thing just isn't going to happen here.
Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll go and see what it was.
And don't worry, Sherry. Your dad is just hitching a ride. I'll go talk to him. I know you're looking for your dad, but really, he can't come in here. He is much too large at this point. he did not even flinch from that rocket. Oh, there he goes. But once again, the motor has been stopped due to overheating. We have to fix it.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe. Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. But now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry...
Yeah, you can keep that pink vest, because, I mean, clearly we don't need it right now. I wonder what Sherry thinks her parents do for a living. Like, when you're a child, I don't know if you have a really good sense of what your parents do, but for most of us, our parents are not creating bioweapons. We're not creating viruses that can mutate people into monsters. Most of our parents are not anyway. So I wonder what Sherry thinks her parents do. Anyway, here goes the elevator. Like with Leon B, the elevator's working again, and it's going down, taking Sherry with it. Guess we should have never have gotten off that elevator. Oh well. Let's go to the power room and get this elevator and this hallway working so we can head back up to the lab. And let's use a green herb while we're here. I have a lot of green herbs. I forgot about that. Also, I can put the valve handle away. Inventory space has not been an issue since, you know, I haven't had to get any weapons or ammo, so I really haven't had to think about it. What I have been thinking about is, what do tyrants do in their off time? Like, what does Mr. X do for entertainment? Do you think he's a reader? Or maybe he enjoys a good video game? Even if he did, I doubt, like, Umbrella would allow him to stream on Twitch or anything. And even if they did allow that, it's not like he'd be able to talk. And if he lost at, like, Fortnite or something, he'd probably just get mad and then give a double axe handle to the PC. And Umbrella is only going to replace that gaming PC so many times before they're just going to stop. Anyway, that door up there is still locked, so I just wanted to move that box into position, since we're going to have to do that later. Let's head down here for right now. Yep, that was a big slash. What did that do to me? Orange caution. That one hit gave me an orange caution. Well, I guess I was hit twice. There was a big slash and then a second slash. But that just goes to show, even if I have the rocket launcher, I shouldn't go thinking I'm invincible or nothing. It is possible to die real quick, especially from a jumping slash from a licker. Anyway, the elevator's now on. Of of course, we don't have the master key yet, so we cannot go to the gorilla stance. The gorilla stance is not available to us at the moment. What is available to us are naked zombies. We love these guys. Alright, so Sherry is supposed to be on here, but you know that Sherry. She gets around. She's a girl on the move.
Sherry? Where is she?
Not here, we know that much. Alright, let's go do the thing that we always do every time we go into the Birkin laboratory. You know how this goes right now. What is the status of the power? The power is off. How do we restore the power? We need to put the main fuse in the breaker. How do we get the main fuse? We have to go into the cold experiment room and use the fuse case on the robot arm to get the fuse case, and then we make it into the main fuse, and then we go back to the circuit breaker and put the fuse in, and then we have power. And this is the 4th time we're doing that. It's just we keep doing it. Someone was very proud of this animation. It's a good animation, certainly. It's nice to look at, and it's a good thing because we've been looking at it a bunch of times now. Here we go. Main fuse. Power on. And that lets us go in here. And since I turned on the p.16 gas in Leon A, that means the plants are now poison plants, as we can see here. You see that? They're purple. So now if they spit on me, I'll get poisoned. They sound dead. So that's what happens on the second route if you use the gas on the first route. Now, let me get this. Yeah. So you read the memo that says, hey, this gas is anti-BOW gas. It'll weaken the BOWs. Hold on. Spit. There you go. And then you use it, and it weakens them on Leon A, and then you get to Claire B, and it's like, oh, the plants are now stronger and poison. Well, would have been good to know that before using the gas. And then back in the power room, there is a memo that says that it will do that. But it's only available in the B route. You can't get that memo in the A route, so you don't know that that's going to happen until you get to the B route. Here are liquors. Hey, we can go say hi to our moth friend. It always seems kind of unnecessary to kill the moth, but I mean... There you go. And let's use the rocket launcher to clean off the computer. Look, if you know of a better way to kill pests, then you let me know. Let's operate the computer. I always like the idea, like the imagery of technology that is like covered with some sort of alien or monster organics, but the technology is still working. like this computer right here, which is covered with like moth stuff. But the computer's still working. The fingerprint scanner is still working. It's connected to the network and everything. I don't know. I always kind of like that sort of look. Like the technology and the environments are being assimilated into whatever the ecosystem is for that life form, but the technology is still operational. Do I need to go in? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do need to go in here. Hello. Like I said last time, when we were here as Leon, we're never actually going to need to use this vaccine machine. We only use it in Claire A, and nothing else. So we're not going to come back here. No one's been infected. No one needs a vaccine. Let's head on out. So there's not that much of a sense of urgency to, like, Sherry's storyline. Since in Claire A, she's kind of on a time limit. Oh, hold on.
Annette!
Where's Sherry?
But I asked her, and she's never even heard of the G-Virus before.
Which room? Tell me. Sherry!
No! Annette!
The sample's inside the pendant Sherry's wearing.
Alright, well, this kind of answers a question. What is Mr. X's mission? Like, why is he here? What is he doing? The answer is he's here to retrieve the G sample. And in this case, since Sherry has it, the monster that's been coming after Sherry in Claire B has actually been Mr. X and not William. In Claire A, it's William, but here, Mr. X is what's actually going after her. And in that, we saw on that monitor, that room was the power room, so we do need to take that elevator down to rescue Sherry. But, you know, first things first, before we do that, we might as well go down to that other part of the lab and open up that door that needs the fingerprints. We already did that as in Leon B, but I just wanted to see, are there any differences in when we open it as Claire B? Are there any reason to do that? We can open this. There you go. Open that up. Put our fingerprint on. Beep. The door, it's staff only. So this all kind of looks the same. There's that machine gun. Doesn't look like there's anything else to interact with. So it looks like that this is the same room, regardless of if it's Leon B or Claire B. Some people did... I saw at least one person say that I think in the N64 version, was it? They said that there was a file in here to read that they added. So, I mean, that's good if there was like something additional added to read in there, because as it is, kind of bare bones. Doesn't seem like a real special room. They're trying to poison me. Oh, I got poisoned. See? Poison. It says it right there. Anyway, I can turn the lights on in here. And, no. Actually, there's nothing necessary in here to get. Anyway, I've been poisoned. I haven't gotten any blue herbs. I'm sure there are blue herbs lying around somewhere. I should probably look for them. Not in there. It would be bad to just keep myself poisoned, because it's gonna drain my health. It's just that I don't remember where any blue herbs are. It'd be risky to not actually heal myself. Wait, why am I going this way? I guess I should have picked up some blue herbs while I could in the sewer. I should check in here to see if there are any. No, only one green, so that's all in here. I guess we'll just do what we can do. Let's head downstairs. Actually, upstairs, I forgot. The power room is actually up. The lab is further down, isn't it? And then the very bottom floor is the train. Well, hopefully Mr. X and Sherry have been hanging out and have waited for us to come by. Since we did kind of take our time. Oh, look at me. Gotta use a green herb. Is there anything down here? What was down here? Just some flame rounds. Well, let's go up into the power room. But you saw how I started to stagger. It meant I was in danger status. Which is going to continue if I can't cure myself.
Sherry! Help me, Claire! The monster's after your pendant! Throw it to me! Good girl. Now run, Sherry! As for you, come and get it! I've got what you want. Come on! Here! This is what you're looking for, right? Fine. Then go get it! Sucker.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Well, oh, gotta use another herb. Well, that's how the self-destruct system happens in this route. Mr. X just punches the thing. Where's Sherry? She's not here. That's all I know. And he does have a one-track mind, because he just sees that pendant go flying, and he falls off after it. Don't know if the pendant landed in the...
Where are you? Where is she?
I don't know if that pendant landed in the molten metal down below. Is the pendant gone? Is the G sample destroyed? See, look how fast that is before I start staggering like that. This isn't tenable. Well, let's see. I should probably just... I have 2 red herbs. Don't have any other green herbs on me. I should probably go get something. Pick up some green herbs and then make some combined herbs so I can continue to keep my health up. This is not going so well. There's got to be a blue herb somewhere in the lab. I just don't know where. Let me... I'm gonna head down this way. Yep, here I'm. Oh, hold on, cutscene.
Mom! Mom!
Sherry, you have to escape. I know I've been a terrible mother, but I still love you. Forgive me.
Mom!
have to go now.
Well, this is after Annette had the pipe land on her head, and then she shot Ada. And it says her fever has subsided and she is resting as though asleep. Is that correct? I think she's dead. I think Annette is dead, is what they're going for here. But it says that she's asleep? I don't think that's what's happening. Here's Ada's gun. It's a gun. It's not loaded. We have the master key, so we can escape, but I am doing... Oh, I can't go this way, huh? Okay. Looks like there's only one way I can go. And that's not great, because of what you're seeing right here, with the health problem. With this poison issue that I've got happening. I don't suppose there are any, like, blue herbs on the platform or anything. It would be helpful. No, there's not. I didn't think there would be. Well, where we have to go is the, we have to use the elevator. We have to use the master key of the elevator to get to the gorilla stance. Fortunately, there aren't really any enemies in the way, except one very large, very fast enemy. Yeah, let's go down.
Now you wait here, okay? I'll go and get this thing moving.
Well, I'll try, but I'm not moving too fast, Sherry, as you can see. And I could probably get knocked down by, like, a light gust of wind. Well, nothing down here. I probably should have picked up more green herbs while I had the chance. But if we have to do it like this, I guess we're just gonna have to do it like this. Don't worry, Sherry. I'm doing okay. Don't worry about me. I know it looks bad. I don't suppose there are any green herbs around here. Like around up... Like here? No? No, okay. Just checking. Really wish I didn't get hit by that poison spit.
5 minutes until detonation.
There's like a little area back here. Is there anything back here? No? Nothing? Alright. Okay. Well, we know what's over here. Gotta open this up and get the plugs. Nope, no orbs back here, huh? Nope, okay, let's head inside. Well, there's one good point in that when this fight begins, the rocket launcher will do what the rocket launcher does in this fight. I just have to hit him once, before he charges at me. So, it's whoever gets the first hit. I should be able to get the first hit.
You lose, big guy.
Okay, I did it. So he was about to charge. He was scraping his claw on the floor, and he was coming running. Okay, so one thing I'm kind of sad about is I didn't want to do that right away because I wanted to show that if you do enough damage to him, if I remember this right, because it's been a long time since I saw it, Ada appears and throws you the rocket launcher. She says, here, use this, like she did to Leon, but Claire doesn't know who Ada is, so she says, who are you? And then, you take the rocket launcher. That's how I remember it anyway. It's been a long time since I've seen it. But I always thought it was funny that Ada throws Claire the rocket launcher, and Claire doesn't know who Ada is? Who is this person? It makes a lot more sense in Leon's game. Not so much sense in Claire's game. Alright, here we go. Fortunately, I did have enough time to make it back to the train before the time limit expired. You better sit down, Sherry. We're about to start moving.
Always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry. What was that?
I'm still poisoned, huh? Alright. Let's do it.
Warning.
I always thought it was kind of odd that Claire's god was a vest.
This train will detonate.
How do you think that happened? How do you think God turns into like a pink vest?
No! What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know. The door won't open.
And if God was a vest, would you take it off? I mean, I guess if you wanted to protect Sherry, you would have her wear God. Alright, time for the final confrontation to end the whole thing. Claire's moving real slow. Fortunately, Big Bill is also real slow. So it's kind of even. Okay, let's go this way. We can do it, Claire. Get back here and then start firing. Just keep firing the rocket launcher until there's nothing left. There we go. We did it. Even though Claire is poisoned and just limping and near death, we did it. What do you think it would feel like to just step in that? Just like walk around in it? I wonder if it would feel like Play-Doh. Anyway, let's enjoy the ending.
Warning, warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat, each train compartment will detonate sequentially.
Leon, stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control room is locked.
What is it?
Sherry, get back! That's what I call ugly. Claire! Where are you?
You don't give up, do you?
Sherry! What are you doing?
We have to stop the train, right? I can do it!
Sherry! Persistent, aren't you? Well, come and get it!
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Claire! Ah!
Can't hold on much longer.
Push the switch over there!
Got it!
Finally.
Are you okay, Sherry?
I'm okay.
Where's Leon? Leon? Leon!
Right here.
Leon!
You're both safe. Just die. We've got to get out of here. Move it! Go! That was a close one. That was pretty impressive back there, Sherry.
It was nothing. I saw someone do that on TV once.
Come on. We've got to move out.
Now what's the problem? Is something following us?
Hey, we still have a job to do. Let's go.
Go? Oh, you can't mean.
Chris, I have to find you.
And she will, just not in this game. You know, since I had always played Claire A and Leon B, I forgot that this had a different closing line. I always just remembered Leon saying, "Hey, it's up to us to take out Umbrella." I'd forgot that there was a different closing line when you did Leon A, Claire B. But that is it for our quad playthrough of Resident Evil 2. We did a slow and savory playthrough of my usual way, which was Claire A, Leon B, and then we did the quick and special weapon using Leon A and Claire B. And it just seemed to me that there was always just more to Claire A and Leon B than the other way around. I don't know. Especially since they just cut out the whole Sherry infected with the G embryo from Claire B. It seems like it's like a pretty major part of her storyline, and it's just kind of out, just not there. says naming contest winner. I wonder what they named. Did they name monsters? Because honestly, if they came up with the name The Liquor, it's not the most creative name. I'm not criticizing. I'm just wondering what it was they named. I also like how the Windows staff credits is just like a little thing for a few seconds at the end. Not to say they didn't do anything important, but I like that they didn't interfere with the pacing of the credits or that ending track to put another load of credits at the end after that. Anyway, here we go, ranking A. Here's Claire and Sherry. But you know, even though we have now done 4 playthroughs of Resident Evil 2, and we have seen this whole story from both ways you could do it, still, you know, we're not actually done with RE2. RE2 had a lot to offer. I mean, you play through it the first time, it takes you a while, but once you played it and you know what to do, it's a pretty short game. It's meant for replayability. It's meant to, it's meant to actually be a game that you're supposed to, figure out the fast way to get through it, just like do a run in one sitting. So it's meant to be replayed, and because of that, there were other modes added to add that replayability. Here's the attract mode. This is not one of the modes that was added. I do like this attract mode because, hey, what better way to attract people to your horror game than pushing some stairs? I'm going to stand on these stairs. Is there anything here? No? I'll get off the stairs. Resident Evil 2. Anyway, we have additional modes. The special modes. And we're not done with Resident Evil 2 until we've seen the special modes. So, next time, we're not done with Resident Evil 2 because we have to experience the 4th survivor, the Tofu survivor, and Extreme Battle. So we're going to see the special additional modes that you can play after you're done with the main game in RE2, and we'll see that next time as we finish up our playthrough of Resident Evil 2. I'll see you then.
No!